I was just honestly tired of waking up in the morning feeling just guilt and just feeling terrible, feeling ashamed and not able to look at myself in the mirror or to talk to anybody or put on the facade, especially when you go to church and you act like you're holy and you act like you're good at everything. The next day, you're saying stuff. I just got exhausted. You're trying to put on this front. And just because when you fake, you have to keep it up. And it's almost, it takes way more effort to put up a front than it is just to surrender, going back to, what God's capable of doing, I think about the story of Lazarus, one thing that really speaks to me about this is he waited until it was humanly impossible to make this miracle work. And I think that is just amazing because in my life, I wanted things and I didn't get things, and I turned to this, I turned to that because I was upset that this didn't happen in my life. And career-wise in the dance industry, you don't get this job, you don't go on this tour, you don't get this thing, it would anger me so much, and I would just go off and do my own thing because I wasn't getting what I thought I wanted at the time, and it would just drive me to get into all kinds of different things, and I just lost out on my relationship, and I just completely lost track. Not even knowing that God has one, like I know, because you're in church, but as a believer, I didn't really know, and it was just that moment of just being so tired of doing things my own way and stuff not working out because I was doing it for the wrong reasons, and I was just so exhausted. Just so tired of artificial life that I was living, and just after a while, it became a little bit too much, and that was it for me.
Will you share with them what you told us last night? We were hanging out a little bit, just kind of talking through some of your story. You said something last night where you were talking about how God blessed you guys, not because of talent, but just God's kind of favor and just God bless you. Remember that?
Yes. Okay.
Can you tell them what that was, because that was huge.
Okay, so we're talking, and basically the conversation I brought up about our group and if we're really that good. And, I think we've all talked about it before, and when it comes to our talent, we're a decent crew. But when it comes to dance crews in the world and in the universe, they're pretty darn amazing and way better than us. So when it comes to our crew, the reason why we won the show wasn't because of any of our own efforts at all. We were vessels, we were instruments of God. We just had ultimate favor because the teams that were on the show were way better than us. They're all professional dancers. They all had more credentials. They're all more qualified. I'm telling you, they were way better. On paper, I'm telling you, it was just ultimate favor that God had for us.
Dude, I think that's because you guys realize who Jesus is, and you're giving him the talent that he's given you. Some of you guys, man, you're stuck in this where you've got skills, you've got things that you do, and you don't know how to give that back to God. Do you understand these guys take dance and gave that back to Jesus, and now Jesus has blessed that, and you're not dancing in a garage anymore. You're dancing on national television in front of millions and millions of people. They're following you like crazy on Facebook. They're following you on YouTube. Crazy things. And dude, I agree with you, Chris. I think it's because you guys gave that back to God. Go back to the story for just a second, because this is, I think, where many of us are at right now. If you look at verse 28.